No amount of anxiety can change the future. No amount of regret can change the past.
Wow, that's a beautiful quote.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's so meaningful.
Guys, we're recording.
Hey. Good afternoon, listeners. Once again, welcome to GTSR, Grow to Succeed radio station, your favorite radio show.
Hey listeners, from this beautiful quote, can you guess what today's radio show will be about?
Yup, you guessed it right. Today we'll be talking about mental health and well-being.
I'm sure we all know what mental health is, but what does it mean to be mentally healthy?
Having a healthy mental well-being doesn't mean to not feel anything. Feelings and emotions are part of what makes us ourselves. Feeling different emotions at different times is simply human nature.
When I feel blue, I pamper myself and write in my diary.
I like to have me time and get some fresh air.
Ooh, those are some great ideas, but personally, I just prefer to write songs and listen to music. Oh, and I also like to play my piano.
These are some ways we like to cheer ourselves up. There are tons of ideas that you can try out. Try it out, our last week's well-being tip. Try out new things and find ways to brighten your day. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Welcome back, listeners. You're listening to GTSR, Grow to Succeed radio station.
Guys, you know we are learning about anxiety and PSHE? It is so interesting because anxiety isn't just a feeling. When felt too much of stress and panic, it can lead to a mental disorder.
Yeah, if an action isn't taken, it can lead to various phenomena. It is vital to fight it, as it can affect the well-being of a person.
What do you mean? What are the ways to fight anxiety?
I would personally say, don't think too much, relax, and enjoy the moment.
That is a good idea, but may not always work. I think you should reflect on what you're worried about and try to overcome it.
Okay, guys, you've made your point, but let's hear from the professionals.
Do you ever start to ask yourself, what if this happens? What if that happens? It's called worrying, and it can start to make you feel really bad. Let's see how Joey deals with it. Listen up.
It's the first day of school and it's time for recess. Time to head to the playground. Yeah, you guessed it, the sun is bright and everyone's outside playing games. They're even sliding down the slide, but Joey's scared he won't know the games. And he'll mess up if he tries to play. And he wants to play tag on the grass, but he's afraid that he won't be fast. Some kids have a ball and they're playing, but what if he's not good at that game? His stomach feels bad. Did he eat something funny? Nah, just toast with honey. He's thinking of what might happen. He's worried. What if he gets tagged out in a hurry? He doesn't know how things will be. What happens next? Let's see. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. Joey's teacher comes by and asks,
Joey, is everything all right?
Joey isn't sure what to say. He tells his teacher how he wants to play, but his tummy aches and he feels afraid. His teacher says,
Hey, it's okay. We all get nervous. Adults too. Really? But when you're worried, here's what to do. Instead of imagining what might be, try to focus on what is happening. See? Close your eyes. Breathe deep. Focus on one or two sounds.
Joey takes a breath and wow, he starts to calm right down.
See?
He closes his eyes and breathes. He can hear laughter and the wind in the trees.
Tell yourself it's gonna be okay. Your worries might not come true anyway.
So Joey thinks it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Even if I'm not fast, it'll be fun to play.
And one more thing. Before before you run off. You can always talk to a friend, teacher, or aunt, or anyone who will listen and care. When you're worried, the ones you love will be there.
When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last. When we worry, we ask what if, instead of thinking about what is. Worrying can make us feel bad, but our worries don't have to last.
Welcome back, listeners. You're listening to the one and only GTSR, Grow to Succeed radio station.
Guess what we do next?
What?
Ooh, I know.
Spill it on, Dishy.
It's time for house points. So, in fourth place, we have Firehouse. And in third place, we have Airhouse. Now, for the moment of truth, who is it gonna be? Waterhouse or Earthhouse? And in second place, there is, drumroll please, Waterhouse! So, the house with the most points this week is Earthhouse! Congrats!
It is time for some Expo news.
Hi GFS community, this is Nisa. This week, the e-learning team has put together some top tips for students during remote learning. So your first tip is to keep your work and personal life separate. Remember, Microsoft Teams is for schoolwork only. Take regular screen breaks. While working on our devices may seem fun, it is important that we take breaks and get fresh air whenever possible. Do not share your personal information. Remember, your password is private. Make sure you change it and keep it safe. Do not send personal details about yourself to anyone either. Avoid using slang language. When communicating through online messages and emails, remember to use the same language as you would in a classroom. Take care of your mental health. Not having the daily interaction with our friends like we normally do in school can make you feel low or sad or frustrated. Make sure you don't bottle it up and you speak to someone about how you feel.
This week's Expo fact is that half the electricity used at the event will be generated by fully renewable sources, as sustainability is a sub-theme of Expo 2020.
Welcome back, listeners. You are listening to GTSR, Grow to Succeed radio station.
Well, reflecting back on our conversation, I think life is all about looking half glass full.
Hopefully, our radio show has given you some perspectives about mental well-being.
Guys, don't you think the best way to find happiness is not to search for it, but to create it?
I agree with you, Kushi. This is what our next challenge is going to be all about. It is the Smiley Challenge. This task will allow you to create happiness rather than looking for it. All you have to do is find any household item and create a smiley on it. Be as creative as you can and win 5 house points for every post.
Guys, this might sound a little confusing, so have a look at the videos and pictures on the poster for some inspiration.
Post your entries on the Padlet link on the poster, and remember guys, the deadline to submit your entries is 16th of June 2020, which is next Tuesday.
That was a fun-filled time I had with you guys. Stay safe and stay tuned. Until next time.
Bye!